lovers, and welcome to Heartstrings, the podcast channel for everything relationship. Welcome back. Today, we're talking about a very interesting topic, a topic that is really dear to many of our hearts. We're talking about long distance relationships. Can miles make you stronger or can miles break you? That's what we're talking about today. Now, whether you're currently in a relationship, in a long distance relationship, or you've been in one in the past, you know how challenging this can be. The question is, can absence make the heart go anxious or can it make it grow fonder? We're talking about benefits, challenges, and most importantly, how to keep long distance relationships thriving while you're in it. Okay, so welcome to Heartstrings. You know the drill. If you haven't signed up to our channel yet, now will be a good time to do so because every week we have something interesting for you. All right, let's go right into it. The challenges of long distance relationship. Yeah, let's be honest. We know that distance is not sunshine and roses. It is not sunshine and rain and missing every moment or stolen kisses or something as tiny as movie nights on that couch together is a real thing. So there are tons of challenges to this thing, like communication barriers. When you're not physically present, the communication can become a hurdle. It's very easy for one person to misinterpret the text message or the calls. I remember one time I was in a long distance relationship one time, personal, real thing. I was in a long distance relationship one time, and then it started off sweet, yeah? Pretty sweet and pretty great, but along the line, the challenges came up, and then I got conversations like, why are you calling me up in the morning? Why'd you call me up at night? Now, that's the misinterpretation because I'm calling you up first thing in the morning because I'm like, you're going to be busy the entire day, and this is the only time you and I can talk. Right? I'm calling you late at night because I'm like, you're done with your day. Let's just have a conversation and let's talk. But it was misinterpreted to think that I'm trying to monitor where this person was at this particular hour. And these kind of things occur. So it's easy to misinterpret situations like this. And then this begins to have a problem with the trust issues. We talked about trust in the previous episode. If you haven't seen that video, you want to pause this and go check that out, right? Being apart can create trust issues, especially if you're used to being physically close. What's your love language? We'll talk about that very soon, love language. But then, if the love language is physical touch, oh my God. Now you're beginning to think, oh, is it with someone? Is it not with someone? Is she alone? What's she doing? Trust issues come up. And this is why it's essential for you to have open and honest communication, to avoid doubts in the relationship. And then if you're in two separate countries with different time zones, oh my God, the time difference can make it difficult to find a common time to talk or to video call each other. And this could also lead to feelings of disconnection, right? And of course, there's this lack of intimacy. The physical intimacy is no longer there, which is actually an essential part of the relationship. And we're not talking about the sex. We're talking about small things like a hug, like a pat on the back, like a stroke of the hair, physical touch. Long distance can make it challenging to maintain that kind of connection. And of course, we can begin to feel disconnected from our partner because being apart for extended periods of time can make you feel disconnected from your partner's daily life, which can in turn leave you with a feeling of isolation. Right. But can absence actually make the heart grow fonder? We've talked about the challenges. Jealousy can crop up. You might see this lovely couple on the social media, and oh my God, you suddenly remember how lonely you are because your partner is half the world across from you. Things like this can occur. But these are hurdles that can be overcome. Actually, very easy to overcome these hurdles. Why? There are benefits to these things. First off, I think personal growth comes from long distance relationship. What do I mean by this? Long distance relationships can foster personal growth as you learn to be independent and self sufficient. You get to do things on your own. It builds you independently. Now, not to say that you don't need your partner or that the partner is useless. No, but you are able to do some kind of things for yourself and find the self sufficiency that is required for yourself. And then you get to develop strong communication skills. And like we always say, communication is essential for every successful relationship. Long distance relationship most times has helped people overcome the challenges of trust. It has helped them strengthen their bonds and commitment to each other. There's a pattern I have real life. I've got people in long distance relationships that created a pattern that works for them. And this has built the trust for them over time. So, yes, even though there's a challenge of, oh, it possibly might be cheating on me or something, but it also gets to build the trust if you work out your pattern right, right? And then you can find creative ways to stay connected. It could be sending messages in the morning. Oh, she loves to read the good morning text or the good night text, or you know, you can just create patterns for yourself that works. And of course, the time apart from each other makes you all appreciate the time that you spend together even more. So when you visit or when you plan to visit, you're able to spend time doing things to create memories. You do stuff to make it special and stuff like this. So yes, there are benefits that comes from being apart in most cases. And so the question is, how do you navigate this love roller coaster? How do you navigate it? Communication is key. In our first episode, we talked about communication. That was a great warm up. It is key. Regularly scheduling calls, it could be video calls, it could be audio calls. Mix it up with notes, mix it up with silly text, mix it up with things, plan virtual dates together. Oh my God, that works. Planning virtual dates, cooking together virtually. Oh my God, if you have no idea if that works, well, that works. And it creates a bond. You're together, but you're not together. Use technology to your advantage. Have virtual dates. Play games. If she's a gamer, if he's a gamer, then play games, online. But most importantly, remember to be open and honest about your feelings because trust is essential. So if there is an ounce of jealousy, you want to treat and address that jealousy head on with communication and not accusations. So these are some of the ways that you can make it work. Trust and honesty is key in every relationship. You also want to remember that you are a team. So set goals together, like a future reunion or something. Close the distance. Plan together. Surprise each other. Gifts each other. Things like this brings you closer, even though you're far apart. Surprise each other with care packages. Celebrate milestones. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Whether it's big or small, celebrate it. Remember his birthday. Yeah. Remember his birthday. Celebrate it. Little things like this bring you guys together. Most importantly, nurture the communication by sharing your daily lives. How was your day? What did you do today? Oh, where did you go? Are you for real? Did that happen? Oh my God. Somehow you begin to forget that there's actually distance between you guys because there's nothing lacking, right? You talk every day, even if it's not every day, every other day. You know what's happening in each other's lives. You know about each other's dreams. You know each other's quotes. You know the funny moments and stuff. Bring it together. You are a team. Distance can test a relationship, but it also makes it stronger. With open communication, creativity, and a whole lot of love, you can turn those miles into milestones on the road to a happy ending. So, all you long distance lovers, keep the spark alive. And also know that absence really doesn't make the heart grow anxious, but somehow it makes the heart grow fonder. That's all for this week on Heartstrings. If you're rocking a long distance relationship, share your tips and stories in the comments below. And until we meet again next time, stay strong, stay connected, and stay in love. I'm your neighborhood therapist, Mitcha P, and this is Heartstrings.